Please go subscribe to the Rumble channel for Franchise Sports TV under the name FSTV22. Now, I'm using that Rumble channel for any purposes of me getting kicked off YouTube and also for more of my spicier joints. It's free as well. I have the freedom to say whatever I want to say as well. So go subscribe to FSTV22. That is Franchise Sports TV 22 on Rumble.
Oh, man. The Packers. The Packers. At least they was competitive. But it's been like 2-3 games they could have won. This is another one example of that. Throwing costly interceptions in the end zone, missing costly field goals. If they would never miss that field goal early in the game, all they had to do was come down in the last few moments of today's game and kick a field goal and win the game. It's the same thing that happened during the Denver Broncos game a couple of weeks ago. There's nothing more else I can say. This team is young. I think the coaching may be the issue. I think it's most definitely the issue. Everybody talking about Jordan Love is on a tight leash, which I don't think he should. This is his first year starting. We saw promises of him in small doses. This is his first season as a starting quarterback. It's almost the same trajectory of what we saw from Aaron Rodgers. He got his little time out there. He did well in some games. Then when it was time for Brett Favre to go, it was time for Aaron Rodgers to take the reins. He struggled in that 2008 season. It was like 6-10. But some of us knew that in 2008, this team was not that far away from becoming a great team, an excellent playoff Super Bowl caliber team back in 2008. I ain't saying this is going to happen again with Jordan Love, but once again, after you get rid of another quarterback, tell him to go to New York, similar to what you did to Brett Favre. It's quite, just a side note, it's quite weird that Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers going to the Jets in the same way they went. Well, let's say this, the same way of, leaving the Packers not on good terms, and then both of them not having a great, Aaron Rodgers did get hurt, but I'm just saying Brett Favre did not have a great season. Some of that was due to injury as well, and other things that happened. But this year, it will be, they got 3 wins so far. It might just be, correct, 6-11 year for them. 4, 5, 12, who knows? I thought they would be better than that, but the coaching is the biggest issue. They just, sorry for sniffing. Some plays they run on this team, it's like, why are you guys running that? I do say this for probably most of the third quarter and going into the fourth quarter. The Packers look decent on defense, but then again, for what I learned about the Steelers, they got their own issues on offense as well. But not to say that Steelers are, I forgot what I was trying to say. Not to say the Steelers are pushovers or anything. They are, 63 now, but they are a decent team. But they do have their offensive woes that I hear other Steelers fans complain about. But just to take advantage of the offensive woes for the Steelers was a great sight to see from the Packers. But it's just, people keep saying they need a wide receiver. I think Jordan Love needs to grow with the wide receivers. I just think everybody think they need some Jamar Chase or something like that. It took a while before we saw what we saw out of Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams was just a knockout his rookie season. No, it took a while. If you guys remember, Packer fans out to remember Devontae Adams in his first 2 seasons. He had so many drop balls, it wasn't even funny. I used to get frustrated watching him drop balls, but as we see now from him, before he left the Packers, he was probably, if not the number one wide receiver in the league. Right now, he's having a tough time being on the Raiders. We'll see how that goes. But it's going to take some time. I was being very optimistic for a 9-8 season from them, maybe sneak into the playoffs, but the growing pains are here. They probably need some more pieces. I definitely do. As much as I like Aaron Jones, they need a younger running back that can really, really run that it's difficult for defenses to stop. That running game, the running game needs to improve big time for them in order for Jordan Love to do anything. Offensive line needs to get better, and defense needs to get more stricter. I still think they probably need another defensive coordinator. Jair Alexander, what didn't play today. Just a whole bunch of stuff going on. Injuries. There's still a couple more games left. Maybe they can turn the season around. Who knows? I think every game, even playing against the Kansas City Chiefs, because I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs are that great. I think they're being helped by the NFL. That's just me. I'm not saying Patrick Mahomes sucks. I'm not saying Travis Kelce sucks. I ain't saying anything like that. I am getting tired of seeing Taylor Swift every time I say watch the Chiefs play. But they're capable of winning some of these games they got coming. It's all a matter of them. The mistakes offense, either running the wrong routes or running the wrong plays, calling the wrong plays, or stupid penalties on defense and offense. It all relies on the Packers. But anyways, that's all I got to say about today's game. 3-6.